What's your connection to Joseph Mitchell?
Ah, Mitchell, my benefactor. He made me quite famous, you know. But my goodwill only extends so far.
Why's that?
A cigarette. He has them. He won't give me one. It's demeaning to have to beg for one measly cigarette.
You want a cigarette?
Yes, I want a cigarette. It's a disgrace that I should have to beg for one.
I'll talk to you later.
Sure. Things to do, people to see, I understand.
You think being
Cigarette,
dead,
you say?
being dead will get you over that
Hello,
addiction?
you're Joseph Mitchell, aren't you?
Yeah, well, you know.
I believe you have the better of me, miss.
You think being
Blackwell.
dead would
Rosa
stop you from needing to rehearse the last
Blackwell,
part of your
I might have
movie?
known.
Yeah.
You met my auntie.
Your auntie, yes. I do see a slight resemblance. I did warn her to leave well enough alone, but she was determined. Let's hope that you can do some good here.
What are you doing here?
We are echoes, leftovers, if you will. We were linked to the Countess when we were alive. When we died, part of ourselves got trapped here.
So you're not a ghost?
Not fully. I'm not sure what I am. I remember living, I remember dying, but I don't feel like Joseph Mitchell. All I know is that when I thought of death, an eternity with Joe Gould was the last thing on my mind.
I studied some of your work in journalism school.
Now that's just foolish. I was a relic even before I died. The city I wrote about has long since evolved and changed into something completely different. But that's New York City, isn't it? Wouldn't be New York if it stayed the same year to year.
Did you know Charles Meltzer?
Yes, I did. He worked at the New Yorker back in the late 70s. He would come into my office and ask about the old days, and I was happy to tell him. I knew he would never cut it as a reporter, but he had a very keen, analytical mind. I almost forgot all about him, but it appeared a link formed between us, nonetheless. When I died, my connection to the Countess passed on to him.
Why did you write about
And
Joe
that fully
Gould?
explains what's
fascinating
going on
man.
with that.
Tolerable company, but fascinating. He exemplified everything about New York at the time. Its artistic expression, its frustration, its joy and heartbreak. His oral history, or the idea of it, energized the work of dozens of writers and intellectuals. But the more I got to know him, the less I wanted to be around him.
What is your connection to the Countess?
I don't know. I never met the woman. Joe Gould was the one who knew her. He had a special bond with her, apparently. But somehow, he passed it on to me when he died. Next thing I knew, I was murdering people by writing about them. There was no choice. I had to stop writing.
I'm sorry you had to stop writing.
So am I. But what else could I do? Let innocent people die? No, I don't regret the choice I made. Not for one moment.
Did you ever read Joe Gould's oral history?
That, it never existed. Or if it did, Mr. Gould never shared it with anyone, which amounts to the same thing.
You know why I never wrote it down. People would have died.
You didn't stop telling people you were writing it, did you?
What could I say? The truth? They would have chucked me in a loony bin.
Why don't you give him a cigarette?
When you give that man a cigarette or a drink, he likes to talk. And the only subject Joe Gould likes to talk about, at length, is Joe Gould. And the only person for him to talk to is me. So, I do not give him a cigarette.
I can understand that.
You give him a
Yeah,
cigarette
that's
before I spoke to
That
him.
sounds like a very Surratt thing to say.
If you can get him away from
It's
me,
very
we can't
understandable.
leave this diner. And the door to that kitchen is locked.
Can't you just float through the wall?
Believe me, I've tried that. It doesn't work. Not here.
Thanks for talking, Mr. Mitchell. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Miss Blackwell.
Locked, you say?
Said it works perfectly fine to get the tumblers, but you
Easy.
need something to tension the freaking lock
What's that
with.
noise? That oven is closed. That's weird. There's a strange glow coming from inside. There's a strange...
Please do not tell me it's a human head.
There's nothing in here.
It's just an otherworldly
nothing in
glow.
Hello?
Nothing
Someone in
unusual
there?
about that.
She comes. Are you the Countess?
And it talks to us.
One of my names, yes. I no longer live, but part of me remains. Leave me.
I need to take you out of here.
No, safe here. Warm here. I stay in warm places. Too cold out there.
My hand goes right through it.
No, too cold. I will survive here and save fire. Leave me.
Well, see ya. I'm talking to an oven.
A sound idea. I'm sure it made more sense than most people I know. So this is the kitchen. Such a bare and emotionless place. Not even a bottle of ketchup.
That's a similar book I've been doing. I'm glad there's not any ketchup in here.
Yep. I think you need to talk to Joe, though.
Mr. Mitchell,
Yes.
the oven in the kitchen is talking.
Is it now?
This doesn't surprise you.
Miss, look where we are. I stopped being surprised ages ago.
He has a point.
Gould has left the room.
I see. Thank you for that.
Have you reconsidered giving him a cigarette?
I suppose I have been a little hard on the man. Here, I don't smoke anymore anyway. Give him the whole pack.
Thanks for talking, Mr. Mitchell. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Miss Blackwell.
Joseph Mitchell wanted you to have this.
Ah, nice contribution to the Joe Gould Fund.
Mr. Gould,
She returns. Say, can you spare a few dollars?
I'm afraid of
Fair enough.
liking your cigarette.
It's delightful. Here, feel free to join me.
Thanks, but I don't smoke.
You might as well keep it. When a man is rich, he can afford to be generous.
Does something about that oven look strange to you?
Nothing about my life has ever made sense. Why should an oven be any different?
I'll talk to you later.
Sure.
Asking
Things to
some
do,
deep
people to see, I
philosophical
understand.
questions here.
Yep.
Is this warm enough?
Warmth, safety. The flame will carry me. Thank you.
And now we put a
Ominous.
consciousness in a cigarette. This'll be fine.
This is fine.
Definitely.
I can't explain it, but I have the feeling that my time in this place is ending.
I'm breaking the link. It'll all be over soon.
Over. Yes. I can't say that I ever understood any of this, but I do know one thing. Gould was right. We are connected. Every single person on the planet. It's a pattern so complex that we can't even begin to understand it. So don't try to understand it. Gould tried, and he lived a miserable life. Just live, and be happy in living. Anyhow, you best get going. You got a job.
Carpe diem.
This place is starting to fade.
That's good, right? Once this place is gone, the link is gone too. The killing will stop.
This means something to you, the killing.
She killed someone right in front of me. I want to stop that from happening again.
Imagine that. Genuine heart. Your predecessor was not graced with such compassion.
Predecessor? Do you mean Lauren? My Auntie Lauren?
We should not stay here. This place will soon cease to be. Come.
Ooh.
It's broken! The bond is broken! I'm free!
Way to go, Red.
My head. I understand everything.
Everything?
I hurt people.
Yes, that was you. But look, whatever happened, it's done.
Quite the
Can't
nasty
do anything
wake-up call
about it
there.
now. It's time for you to move on.
No, this should not have happened. He will not kill again.
Hey!
He?
It's about time you got back here. What did you guys do?
Who's he?
I did it, Joey.
Charlie.
I broke the bond.
Yeah, you broke it all right, and our friend just blew.
She did not enter the white light?
No.
Oh, that is a problem. She has free will and is loose in the world. With the power she has, who knows what damage she can cause.
And she's mad at
Just
Charlie.
great. I don't know who you are, lady, and I don't care. but just leave the spook work to us, okay?
I have little choice in the matter. I am bound to this plane. What happens next is up to you.
Wait!
Let's get out of here.
Whoa, little dizzy.
Careful, kid. You've never been under for that long.
At least I'm alive.
Yeah, everything's peachy. There's a killer ghost on the loose, and it's our fault.
But we broke the link. She doesn't have to kill anymore.
You want to tell her that?
Who would she want to kill anyway?
I think she's going to kill Charlie Meltzer.
Oh, him. The guy who wants
Oh,
me.
him.
Yeah, ironic as all get out. We'll sort it out later. Let's get going.
I mean, if we left it, the
Come
problem
on,
would
let's
sort
get going.
itself out.
Yeah, let's blow this popsicle
Just saying.
stand.
But would it end there?
That is the actual problem, yeah.
The door's open. This can't be good.
Oh no. We're too late.
You stay back.
Paul, what happened?
Charles, something took him. I've never seen anything like it.
What happened?
The roof. She took him to the roof.
Oh, so he's not dead yet.
Not yet, no.
But soon.
Charles really kill people?
Yes. I'm sorry.
I didn't know. I swear I didn't know.
Give me one reason why I should spare you.
Please, I'm not a killer. I had no idea you were real.
I am as real as death.
I thought it was just wishful thinking.
And just what are you wishing for now, false guide?
Hey!
Don't interfere. For over 50 years I've been a slave to false guides, but none have been more corrupt and pitiful than this one.
Haven't you killed enough?
I was just a tool. This man is the hand that wielded it. He used it against you. You want to spare his life. I have killed countless innocents and my hands are stained with their blood. If I must kill, let it be one who deserves it. False guide, it is time to reap what you sowed.
No, please.
Time to relive the past here.
I think I found something of yours. What? What is that? It's a part of you, isn't it?
It was torn from me so long
Hmm.
ago.
Here, take it.
I cannot.
Like a sack of
I'm not the same
potatoes.
person I once was.
Hey, we've all changed, and sometimes we just have to accept it. Now, why don't you take a hold of this and we can finish it?
You are the most guilty of all.
What?
What?
You know what you did.
Hey, get off! What are you talking about?
My death.
That was self-defense.
You must be held accountable.
Now you've done it. You might have had it bad before, but now you're on my turf.
Because she ripped your tie.
You're wrong. Everything about you is wrong.
You don't know the half of it.
Timing is important here. You gotta get it when she swings her arm back. Yeah.
Oof, gotcha. Joey, not working.
Of course it's not. She's too strong for you. What do you think you're doing?
Trying to save your
Switch
butt.
to Joey and punch.
Get away from her!
Oh.
Oh, that's not what I meant to happen. Wake up, Red. Damn it, wake up!
This place. The light. I remember.
Just head towards it.
I went through once, and I was dragged back. It hurt. It hurt so much.
The link brought you back, but it's gone now. You understand? You're free. You don't have to hurt anyone anymore.
My mind is so broken. But here, everything is so clear. That man, Meltzer, he lives?
Yes, we stopped you before you could kill him.
Is that justice? I wonder. He is a murderer. He will find ways to kill again. But you are right. It is no longer my concern.
What do you mean?
Live your life. Help the lost spirits of the world. Let nothing deter you. This work is more important than you will ever know. Goodbye, and good luck.
Wake up, will ya? Wake up! I'm not spending 20 years over another hospital bed. I'm not. Get up or I'll kill you, you hear? Thank God. You okay?
Fine. She's gone.
Gone? You sure?
Yeah, she went through the light. She's gone.
Good. Then I just got one question for you.
Hmm.
What the hell were you thinking? I thought you were... Never mind what I thought. That was really stupid.
Yeah, stupid. I only saved your life.
I don't have a life to save. You only risked your own.
Joey, I'm soaking wet. And Charles needs an ambulance. If I'm getting a lecture, I'll listen to it at home.
This isn't over.
It is as far as you're concerned.
Crazy.
It's the only way.
Why change what isn't broken?
But it is. We can't keep blundering around like we have.
We stopped a killer ghost today. I wouldn't call that blundering.
It was pure luck. We just happened to run into her while doing something else.
So?
So think of what we could accomplish if people knew about us. People should seek us out, not the other way around.
What do you want to do? Put up a billboard in Times Square?
No. We've got a special place nowadays. A place where you can talk about all sorts of crazy things and it's accepted as normal.
What's that?
The internet.
What, that computer box? No way.
Look, I've trusted you so far, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Then trust me. Just this once.
If we end up in a padded room, I'm going to make your life a living hell. You know that.
Sure. Come on, pull up a chair. I'll show you what I have in mind.
And that was the Blackwell Convergence.
Yay!
The summary of the first two games pulled together.
And the jumping off point for what comes next.
Yep. Because there are two more games. And
It's not that bad.
And it sort of leads into Unavowed, which I've already covered.
A little bit.
Because there's one character that definitely got that appears in the fifth game that appears in Unavowed. This music is interesting.
Well, not like we can hear it.
Oh, Dave's taking all the colourful levels for himself again.
Yep.
Well, that was still a trip and a half.
Yes.
Sorry, I've been slightly out of it, to be honest.
You said what you wanted to say, and it's been a pleasure to have you with us.
And I've had a cat constantly needing attention over here.
Bill, you are of course welcome to join us for the 5th games if you wish to.
Well, if it does happen, I'll be glad to join.
Because if you think this is a trip, just wait until you see what's waiting for you there.
To be fair, I think, like, basically I watched the beginning of the Blackwell Legacy on another channel, and I stopped at the beginning of Convergence. So... Master criminal.
Yep.
You've been struck by a master criminal.
The link is gone, but I still remain.
I'm just wondering what the Landstar's going to do with this.
How long have I been here, trapped between worlds? The others could not help me. Perhaps this
Are they
new
going
one
to do
will.
anything with it?
She is just beginning to come into her power. I just hope she is strong enough when the time comes.
Ominous.
And it shuts down.
Yep.
So,
Well, as Surat said, ominous.
So, I have been the Raven. This has been Yoko and Surat. Thank you for joining me on this trip of a ride.
Pleasure to be here.
This is fun.
This has been the Blackwell Convergence, 3rd in the Blackwell series. When we do the other 2, you'll see. But until then, enjoy what we have otherwise. So, later, folks.
Bye.
Later.